Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you will flip your entire mindset when it comes to women. By the time you finish this video, you won't just understand how to make a woman like you. You'll know exactly how to make her chase you, crave you, and even obsess over you. But before we get into the real secret, you need to face a harsh truth. Most men operate like prey. They seek approval, they hope for attention, they chase, and in doing so, they automatically place themselves beneath the woman they desire. Women don't obsess over men they see as beneath them. They crave men they see as above them. This is where Stoicism separates the weak from the strong. The average man lets his emotions control him. He's desperate for validation, panics when he's ignored, and reacts impulsively. But the Stoic man? He is unshaken, indifferent to approval, and operates on his own terms. He's rare, and in a world full of weak men, rarity breeds obsession. Now here's where things get interesting. There's a simple shift that can change everything for you. This isn't about tricks, pickup lines, or pretending to be someone you're not. This is about understanding female psychology at a level most men never will. So if you're tired of chasing and want to become the kind of man that women naturally chase, the kind of man they lose sleep over, pay attention. Because what I'm about to reveal is something most men will never figure out. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give a quick like if you're ready to level up your game in relationships using Stoicism. Every video is a step closer to mastering your mindset and creating deeper, more powerful connections with the women you meet. Let's get into it. Let me tell you a quick story. There was this guy I knew. He always had girls around him. Not just around him, but completely obsessed with him. And the crazy part? He wasn't good looking. He wasn't smart. He was actually pretty dumb. And to top it off, he was flat out broke. So how on earth were all these girls chasing him? I spent years trying to figure it out. I read books, watched videos, listened to experts, anything that could explain his success with women. And after all that, I finally cracked the code. I remember asking him directly, "Dude, what's your secret?" And you know what he said? "I don't do anything. I'm just good looking, and girls naturally like me." Now, here's the thing. He wasn't good looking at all. And looks? They actually don't play as big of a role as most guys think. But he believed he was attractive. He truly thought every girl he talked to already liked him. And because of that belief, he acted in a way that made it true. Sounds confusing? Don't worry, I'll break it down. This guy had one simple mindset. Treat every girl like she already likes you. And because he believed it so strongly, his confidence, his body language, and even the way he spoke reflected that belief. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do the same thing. And trust me, once you get it, everything changes. Before we dive in, there's something you need to get through your head. Women don't chase men who make themselves too available. If you're constantly proving yourself, always trying to win her over, you're playing the game all wrong. And that's exactly why so many guys fail. You have to be the prize. She needs to feel like winning your attention is an achievement, not a guarantee. In previous lessons, I broke down the brutal truth. Women don't operate on logic. They operate on emotion. They don't sit down and analyze a list of pros and cons to decide if they like you. They feel attraction before they understand it. And here's the part that most men miss. She feels what you feel. If you walk into an interaction already convinced that she likes you, if you carry yourself as if her attraction is inevitable, she'll start to feel it too. That's the power of perception. Confidence isn't just about how you act, it's about what you believe. Now I know what you're thinking. But what if she's not interested? Doesn't matter. Attraction isn't about convincing, it's about triggering. That's why I said earlier, you need to be a little delusional, not in a desperate way, but in a way that shifts the dynamic, so that she starts seeing you differently. And this isn't just some internet theory. I've tested this, I've lived it. I've seen the results firsthand. Most men waste their energy trying to impress women, while the men who get chased understand how to create emotional investment. Even the Stoics understood this. Power isn't about chasing. It's about being centered in who you are, unshaken by the outcome. Women feel it when a man doesn't need their approval. That's when they start proving themselves to you. So here's my challenge to you. Just try it. Step into your next interaction as if she's already into you. Watch how her energy shifts, then come back and tell me what happened in the comments. Now let me paint you a picture, one that happens every single day to thousands of guys who have no idea why they're failing. Imagine two men talking to a stunning woman. The first guy? He's just your average dude. Nothing particularly wrong with him. He's decent looking, has a stable job, and probably hits the gym once in a while. But the moment he lays eyes on her, something shifts in his mind. Wow, she's gorgeous. I have to impress her. I hope she likes me. And right there, he's already lost. Because without realizing it, he's placed her above him. He's treating her like a prize he needs to win, instead of assuming she's already interested. His whole energy shifts. He's nervous, overthinking his words, desperate to say the right thing. So what does he do? He starts listing his achievements, subtly at first, but soon enough it's obvious. Yeah, I work for this big company. I actually make really good money. I've been hitting the gym consistently, been making great progress. On the surface, it might sound like normal conversation. But here's the brutal reality. Women don't process words the way men do. They process feelings. And what she actually hears is, I really like you, but I know you don't like me back, so I'm trying to convince you. Please like me. I need you to like me. And the second she picks up on that energy, game over. Now let's talk about the other guy, the one who actually understands how attraction works. When he approaches a woman, he isn't thinking, I hope she likes me. That thought never even crosses his mind. In his world, she's already interested. She's the one trying to impress him, not the other way around. And because he believes that, he behaves completely differently. He's not overanalyzing his words. He's not bragging about his life. He's just having fun. He talks about whatever comes to mind because he isn't looking for her validation. And that's the first rule. Never try to make her like you. I know the temptation. You want to tell her how great you are. You want to prove your high value, that you're successful, that you work hard, that you hit the gym. But listen to me, fight that urge. Because when you assume she's already interested, when you treat her like someone who's trying to impress you, that confidence will speak louder than any list of achievements ever could. Even the Stoics understood this. A man who seeks approval is a man who is controlled. But a man who stands firm in his own worth, who is indifferent to validation, becomes magnetic. And that is how you make any woman chase you. All right, let me ask you something. Ever wondered how a simple text could make a woman obsess over you? It sounds crazy, but there are messages that can make her crave your attention, even if she's taken. Want to learn the secret? I've put together 12 powerful messages that'll make her chase you. Ready to take control? Click the link in the first pinned comment and grab your magnetic messages now. Don't miss out. Your chance to never be ignored again is one click away. Now, here's where most men completely fumble the bag. Let's go back to the first guy for a second. Imagine they've been talking for a while. Maybe he's feeling a little more comfortable. Maybe he's starting to think things are going well. And then, out of nowhere, she hits him with the classic shit test. Are you trying to get my attention? His brain immediately short-circuits. Oh no, she caught me. She knows I'm into her. What do I do? So, in his panic, he does what most guys do. He scrambles to cover it up. No, I'm not trying to get your attention. I'm just here to have a good time. But here's what she actually hears. I like you, but I'm too scared to admit it. Please don't reject me. And just like that, he's exposed himself. See, women can smell weakness from a mile away. The second you show insecurity, they feel it, on an instinctual level. And once they sense that weakness, it's over. Now, let's take it a step further. Imagine she says something like, that shirt is kinda ugly. What does he do? He starts explaining himself. It was a gift. I don't really like it either. I was in a hurry today. Big mistake. Every time you justify yourself to a woman, every time you try to explain or apologize for who you are, you're doing one thing, putting her above you. You're begging for her approval without even realizing it. You're basically saying, "You're better than me. Please accept me." And trust me, women do not want men who seek their validation. Now let's talk about the second guy, the one who actually understands how this game is played. Picture this, the same situation, the same stunning woman, the same moment. She looks him in the eye and says, "Are you trying to get my attention?" But instead of panicking, instead of scrambling for the right words, he just smirks. Maybe he leans back a little, looks her up and down for a second, then shrugs and says, "Whoa, we just met, and you're already thinking about me like that?" Boom. Just like that, he flips the script. Now she's the one second-guessing herself. She's the one caught off guard. In one sentence, he's shown absolute confidence, zero insecurity, and, most importantly, he's put himself in the position of power. This is the essence of Stoic dominance. A weak man reacts. A strong man controls the frame. The first guy, he's at the mercy of her words. He's reacting to everything she says. But the second guy, he dictates the interaction. He's completely unfazed because he doesn't need her validation. And that is what makes women chase. Now listen closely, because this right here, this is where most men fail. Women test men, always have, always will. And it's not some evil scheme or conscious decision. It's instinctual, baked into their DNA. They don't even realize they're doing it. It's like breathing. It just happens. Why? Because women are wired to filter out weak men. They throw little jabs, challenge your frame, try to knock you off balance, not because they hate you, but because they're seeing what you're made of. And here's the brutal reality. If you fail the test, you fail as a man in her eyes. Period. Now, the worst thing you can do? Take it seriously, get defensive, try to explain yourself. That's what weak men do. And what happens to weak men? They get ignored, dismissed, and friend-zoned faster than they can say, "But I'm a nice guy." Instead, here's how a real man handles it. 3 simple strategies. 1. Ignore it completely. 2. Turn it into a joke. 3. Give an answer that makes 0 sense. Let me show you how it works. Her. Ugh, you sound like a total jerk. You. Wow, thanks. So anyway, where do you work? Her. Are you trying to flirt with me? You. Nah, no need. You're way too easy. Her. You just want to get in my pants. You. Nah, my mom already bought me my own pants, I'm good. Her. I have a boyfriend. You. Perfect. He can buy us drinks. So, what's your name again? Her. I'm not gonna sleep with you. You. Whoa, we just met and you're already talking about sex? Chill, are you secretly into me? Her. I hate you. You. Yeah, that's what every girl says before she falls in love with me. Her. That shirt is ugly. You. That pickup line? Weak. Try again, missy. Her. Why would I even want to hang out with you? You. Relax. I'll ditch you as soon as you introduce me to your cute little friend over there. See what's happening here? At no point do you defend yourself. You don't explain. You don't seek approval. You stay unshaken, playful, completely in control. And that's where Stoicism comes in. The weak man, he's emotionally volatile. Every little thing shakes him. A simple comment from a woman, and he crumbles like a sandcastle in the wind. The strong man, he stands firm, unmoved, like a mountain. Stoicism isn't just about controlling what you can. It's about being the unbreakable force in a chaotic world. And trust me, when a woman sees that she can't shake your confidence, she won't be able to stop thinking about you. Remember, the link to get the templates is in the first pinned comment if you want to take this to the next level. Now listen up, because this is where most men screw up. You meet a girl, things are going well, then, boom, she starts acting up. Maybe she gets a little bratty, starts throwing attitude, or suddenly acts like she's the prize and you're just some lucky guy she's giving her time to. What do most men do? They panic. They start chasing, over-explaining, or worse, begging for her approval. That's weak. That's the exact moment she loses all attraction for you. So what do you do instead? You start walking away. Look her dead in the eye and say, "You know what? This really isn't working." Say it calmly. Say it like you mean it. And then turn and walk away. Now, if she's getting mad over nothing, maybe she's testing your patience, trying to get a reaction, or just being difficult, then hit her with this instead. "Wow, you look kinda cute when you're angry. But be careful, Missy. I might have to take you home and put you in timeout just like my mom used to do when I was a bad boy." You just flipped the frame. You went from being tested to being the one in control. Now pause for a second. Seriously, rewind this part and listen again. This is the most important thing I've told you so far. You got it? Good. Now let's move on. The harsh truth. People only value what's hard to get. Think about it. Why are gold, diamonds, and platinum so expensive? It's not just because they look nice. It's because they're rare, hard to find, difficult to get. That's what makes them valuable. And guess what? The same thing applies to you. Let's say a girl asks you, "So, what did you do today?" Most guys, they'll say something lame like, nothing much." You? Boom. Just like that, he's shown her that he's just another average dude with a boring life. No excitement, no mystery, no challenge. Now let's flip the script. How a high-value man responds. Her. "What did you do today?" You. "Oh, I did a bunch of exciting stuff, Nana, but I don't know if I should tell you." Her. "Why not?" You. "I don't think you could handle it, and honestly, you don't seem like the best at keeping secrets." Her. "Come on, you can trust me." You. "Pfft. Girl, we just met. How do you expect me to trust you? Give me 10 solid reasons why I should." And just like that, you've flipped the dynamic. Now she's the one chasing. She's the one trying to impress you. She's the one working for your validation. See what's happening here? In every interaction, either she's testing you or you're testing her. And trust me, it's way better to be the one leading the game. Weak men react to women. Strong men remain unfazed. Women subconsciously test you because they want to see if you're emotionally solid. That's where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism isn't just about controlling what you can control. It's about being unshakable in the face of chaos, pressure, and mind games. It's about never putting your emotions in someone else's hands. When you operate like this, detached, confident, completely in control, you automatically become the most attractive man in the room. Because here's the truth. Women don't fall for the man who needs them. They fall for the man they can't control. So treat every girl like she already likes you. You don't need her approval. You don't have to make her like you. The only thing that matters? That you have a great time. And that's it. Now that you understand how to make her chase you, imagine having a set of proven, battle-tested messages that keep you on her mind 24/7. No second guessing, no overthinking, just word-for-word templates designed to spark attraction and keep her hooked. Click the link in the first pinned comment and see how powerful the right words can be. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more tips on mastering communication and attraction. Thanks for watching.